Hi YouTube, it's Akoleth here, and I just recently played the new Theatre Mechanicus in Genshin Impact, and I found that this time around there's a strategy that makes it so much easier, and I want to show you what I mean by that. So the latest stage is stage 8, and I start to place an Arcanum tower here to just increase the attack of the Pyro towers around it. So I only focus on Pyro towers here, and 4 should be enough for the entire stage. The only other thing that I do is build some Charity towers now to gain some more points, but also decrease the movement speed of my opponents, because some of them are actually quite fast, so therefore it's advisable to have something to keep them away from the gate. And actually you can already start here and choose the buffs while the enemies start coming. And the first buff that I choose, I usually do not take in the first wave, because this is actually only a buff that applies for this very first, or for this very wave, and not for the following ones. So therefore I try to stick to the elemental attack buff, and what you do not need here is elemental mastery if you are mono pyro, or same works for mono electro or even mono water. Depending on what you can buff in a certain stage, you should go for one element that you can buff and stay away from the ones that you cannot. This buff here depends on the fortune sticks that you already have drawn, and because I already took 6 of them, I get 2 attack buffs to all elements, so also to Pyro. I also choose some new Pyro abilities here to make my life a lot easier. Sometimes you can also buff your Charity towers or even your Arcanum tower. They don't matter too much, but they have some nice buffs too. Especially the Charity has a buff where the movement speed is decreased even further of your enemies, I mean. Yeah, and if anything goes wrong, you still have your characters. So everybody has the main traveler, so the main character, the traveler, with the Anemo element. You can actually push the enemies away from the gate and push them back into the range of your towers, but if you buff your towers correctly, their range should be so large that they even hit the enemy from far away, as they did right now also in the previous wave. Okay, and the damage isn't too bad either. Now you can really take your time and choose the correct buffs for you. And don't be too scared of those bad effects. If you only stick to one element anyways, the probability of this element being somehow reduced in its effectiveness is very low. So usually the bad effect will always hit another element that you don't build anyways. So yeah. Okay, third wave can start already, and we can go on choosing buffs. Okay, and if we check the damage numbers here, 33k, 50k, it's not too bad. And we can still choose many more buffs here for Pyro. Sometimes you just have to reroll. Okay, and I wasn't even done choosing all the buffs, but the wave was already defeated, as you can see here. Oh. No good buffs here, no pyro buffs. Next wave. And now I just take my time before I start the last wave, just to show what is possible in damage. There's no need, so you can already start the wave here and just be done with it. But I tried to reroll some more pyro buffs, or now, because it's the last wave, I even take those universal buffs that only last for this one wave. But there are some buffs that increase the attack power by 2 levels of all elements, so also of pyro, like this one on the left hand side. Okay. And let's see what damage numbers we can achieve. So some turns ago I had like 120,000 damage or stuff like this. Let's see if we can hit 100k here. I doubt it, because he's no pyro buffs, or only bad pyro buffs like elemental mastery. Okay, there is one. And there's another one. And 2 levels. Okay. Death decrease, not too useful if all enemies die in one hit anyways, so okay, I only get very few pyro buffs here and only very few universal attack buffs here, so pretty unlucky, and the wave already starts. Yeah, so I still have enough material to upgrade left, and yeah, okay, not 100k, but yeah, 88,000. It's okay. And you see that those charity towers do something for the money. Okay, easy as that. Thanks for watching, bye.